Hi, I'm back and I realised that June is already over. That went by way too fast and I almost forgot to do a wrap up video. But here I am and I'm going to tell you about the books that I read in June, which are again not that many, but maybe that's more relatable because I also had to do some uni stuff. So maybe some of you also were only able to read like 1-2 books or even no books. So yeah. Here you go. We're gonna start again. So, I read 3 books this month, as far as I can remember, because I thought I only read 2 books because I forgot one in because I have an Insta highlight about all of the books and I forgot to put like When in Rome in it and only include like the follow-up of it. So the first book that I read is When in Rome by Sarah Adams, and it is just like a sweet short romance book, and it's about a pop star who kind of wants to flee her busy life because everything is getting too much and she just wants to come down. That is Audrey Hepburn so much, and she, like her character, flees to Rome in one of the movies. She also decides to flee to Rome, but she stays in America. And there, then after her car breaks down, she meets like what she thinks probably in the beginning is like a farmer boy, but actually is like a baker in like the small town Rome. And yeah, you can, I mean, if I tell you it is a romance book, you can probably guess where things are heading. So yeah, if you want to read that, it's a quick and short read. I think I give 3.5 stars because even though it's like a quick and short read and it was sweet, I did not really feel the connect towards like the couple, but this I don't really know for what kind of reason. So I like, then there is like the follow-up also, which makes sense, by Sarah Adams, which is called Practice Makes Perfect, and it is basically following like the story about the bodyguard of the pop star and how he then falls in love with one of the sisters of the baker. And you also have, which I also forgot to include, I think the first book is also a 2 point of view. I not quite sure, but the second one definitely is, so you get like the point of view of the sister and you also get the point of view of the bodyguard, which I absolutely love to be able to read it out of 2 point of views. So yeah, that makes the first 2 books, and then the last book that I started when all of it was over all of the busy thing, because I also went interrailing in that month, so there was not that much to read. I mean, I could have read in the train, but honestly, if you've ever done interrailing, for me train time is mostly about sleeping. I mean, I did read in this 1 week, I read Practice Makes Perfect because it's also just like a really short and fast read, but nothing more really after that. I read 1 book, which by Karen M. Magnus. I just love her YA thrillers. They are so good. And I also looked on Goodreads, I think. I can't remember which website it was. Either like on Amazon or on Goodreads. It only had like 3.5 stars. I can kind of see where this is coming from, because it was not as exciting as the other books that she wrote, and was not like you could really think about it yourself and you get like more clues, you know, like figuring out who did it, because there was a murder committed. That's what I'm saying. So it's basically about like friends group. They are no longer friends anymore, like when they transitioned from middle school to high school, like the 3-part friend group kind of split up, like naturally. It is explained basically on the day in high school when they're then in front of the building because they all want to skip school that day. One of them decides, well, we could kind of repeat the day that we had because that is how we got friends and maybe we can get back together as a friend group. But then they basically encounter someone not getting murdered, but they then see the person alive and then they follow the person and see the person that is dead basically. And I kind of get intertwined into the kind of murder mystery story. So it is also definitely a quick read. It is like, I think even under 300 pages or just like a little bit over 300 pages. So yeah, I just read 3 quick reads this month. So if you're looking for that, I think this video is perfect to help you decide what to read next. But talking about what to read next, I'm going to present to you some of the books that I'm sure, or I'm at least planning on reading in July. But there's also always space for more books and more other reads that I want to read, because I think I'm quite a mood reader, honestly. And if the weather is going to stay like this for the last half a week, which was rainy and cloudy and not at all like summery, then I think I would kind of switch it up, because for me, I really like to read summer books in summer, but only if it is like also warm outside, if it's sunny. Because if it's not sunny outside and I'm reading a book where it is all sunny and nice, like the summer autumn pretty for example, then it just feels frustrating. So yeah, moving on to the books that I've read. So the first one is definitely Beach Read because I've heard so much of it, and I also follow Hailey on YouTube here, Hailey Pham, because she's also posting a lot of reading videos, and this is I think the book that got her into reading back when she was a young adult. So I'm really excited to read it, and it already looks so summery, but I want to wait until there's sunshine out again, and that is exactly why this morning I started with If You Have Been With Me, which is quite the opposite. I think I actually do not know what the Beach Read is about yet. Maybe some of you do. I have not read the back. I realize now. I just bought it. I was like blindly going into it and planning on it going into it, so I'm not going to read the back now. If you want to know what it's about, then please Google for yourself. But yeah, that is why I started with this one. I think it was also recommended by another book YouTuber. It was one of her favorite books. I can't remember who it was. It is this type of book that's like, okay, it's absolutely destroyed me. Here, read it. So I'm excited. I already started it, but so far I've only read like 10 pages because I stayed up late yesterday, but like my body naturally woke up at 6 a.m. and then I could not sleep, and I started to read, and then wow, as it happens, I fell back to sleep again. So yeah, but today I will probably start reading a little bit more of this book because there's Sunday and I do not have anything really to do other than cut this video. I definitely have to cut this video because I almost forgot, because we have the 2nd of July and Sunday is my upload day. So yeah, that is actually like a quite last minute video, and I hope you are enjoying it so far, because the last book that I definitely plan on reading is The Sum of Broken Rules. I think it was also recommended by Hailey Pham. At least she read it in one of her videos. I think it was also like reading summary books or something like that, summer romances. And yeah, I did read the back of it, but I already forgot a lot of it. I just know it is also pretty summery and sunshiny, and well, oh, I can see the sky again. I just looked outside of the window. I can see the sky again. Yesterday I could not see the sky because it was just full of dark grey clouds, and I was actually also in an open air like theater musical thing. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that, but yeah, I'm excited for summer, basically, for sunshine. Maybe even sunshine and rainbows, because like fitting too. I mean, Pride month is over technically, but like Pride in my town is, or was rather like transitioned onto August. Anyway, so I'm gonna read you the synopsis at least of one book basically, which is then Sum of Broken Rules. It's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. When Meredith Fox lost her sister Claire 18 months ago, she shut everyone out. But this summer, she's determined to join the world again. The annual family vacation to Martha's Vineyard seems like the perfect place to reconnect. Her entire extended family is gathering for a big summer wedding, and although Meredith is dateless after being unexpectedly dumped, she's excited to participate in a traditional Fox family game of assassin that will take place during the week of wedding festive. Claire always loved the game, and Meredith is determined to honor her legacy. But when Meredith forms an alliance with the cute groomsman, she finds herself getting distracted. Meredith tries to focus on the game and win for her sister, but she can't help falling for him. And as the week progresses, she realizes she's not only at risk of losing the game, but also her heart. It just sounds like the perfect amount of cheesy for me. So I'm really excited to read it, yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited to read all the books. And I also kind of have lost the overview about all the books that are in my ebook. So maybe there's some books that I'm also going to read additionally to those. Or maybe if the gloomy weather holds on, then I'm going to skip some. Maybe yeah, then I'm going to skip Beach Read for now and wait until it's out again. And just read some books on my ebook. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you're having a great day, and whatever time it is right now, I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're having a good morning, good day, and hope it is filled with a lot of sunshine and warm weather that is not too warm and too hot. So, yeah. Bye.